I have come in my Father's name, and you do not receive me. If another comes in his own name, him you will receive. John chapter 5, verse 43.
I know y'all done checked out the title, okay? I know you done checked out the title. You feel some kind of way, but it just, it is what it is, people. You know what I mean? It's like, it's time that we give white Jesus back, okay? It's time that we give him back. Now, I know how everybody feels about white Jesus, so I'ma drop a disclaimer. I'ma drop a disclaimer, okay? Now, at no time, once again, am I against the Messiah or in any kind of way. I'm not in no kind of contradiction in any kind of way, okay? I believe in the Most High. I believe in His Son. I believe in His Son, the Messiah. I believe His Son came to earth and He died for the sins of His people, and He rose again from the dead. Okay, He rose again. I believe that He was crucified and then He rose again. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm anti-Christ, I'm anti-Christ, or any type of language like that. Okay, but that's not going to happen. Okay, but what I am going against is the fact that we're dealing with two different messiahs. Okay, so now that I laid down that disclaimer, I'm gonna lay down the bullet points. The beginning bullet points. The beginning bullet points is going to be the letter J is less than 500 years old. Okay? Wow! You have to realize that letter is new. That's a new letter to the English alphabet. Facts. Okay? You're going to have to deal with the fact that the Bible says that he's not white. It says that he has hair of white wool, red eyes. No. Eyes like fire, excuse me, and he has skin like burnt brass. So this image that we were presented with while we were in slavery, we have to understand that white Jesus, Christianity, it all came up in slavery. Okay, so we got to make these points clear to make this make sense. Okay, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find the soft way to bring this about, and the soft way is that everybody's gonna have to realize that we have all been lied to. Okay? Everybody. Okay, all these different what I call nations, what y'all call races, we've all been lied to. Okay, so the truth is going to sound foreign. It's going to sound foreign. And it's just not going to make sense to the belief systems that the majority of people have built for themselves. But we're gonna have to put the truth in play. We're gonna have to put the truth in play so that people can understand where the deceptions are. Okay, so these are facts. He's not white. Okay, the letter J is a new thing. It's a new thing. Okay, another bullet point is that the original language is Hebrew. Okay, so you got the original language in Hebrew, and now we're in English right now, which is the newest language in the alphabet. Not in the alphabet. English is the newest language in creation. Okay, it's the baby of all the languages. Okay. So you're dealing with the oldest language compared to the newest language, okay? And then names were changed, and names were changed, places were changed, everything was changed. But I'm gonna tell you something that cannot be changed. Okay, names cannot be changed. Okay, let me state this point because this point is really important. Names cannot be changed. Okay, names do not translate. Okay, when you translate in one language to another language, understand that names will not change from language to language. So you have to understand from going from Hebrew to English, and then all of a sudden a name totally changes. Okay, it's just, and it's impossible. Okay, it's impossible, but it has happened. Okay, it has happened. You're looking at it. So in this installment, I want you to be able to use your brain and not to get all emotional. I don't want you to get all emotional and to be like, oh, F him, and this and that, and he's lying, and no. People need to start listening and hearing things and just start putting and using your own brain and start thinking for yourself. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. Okay, so names don't change. Okay, so we're dealing with everything that I named before, and now we're dealing with false names. Okay, now I know that's a touchy subject. But understand that his name is something different in Hebrew. You're going to have to accept that. I'm going to let y'all know what that name is in a minute. I don't want to move too fast, and you're just dealing with the fact that you're dealing with a whole nother individual. Okay, the image is different, the name is different, etc. Okay, now understand. Okay, for my people, you're gonna have to understand that he has accepted the fact that the Most High and in His Son, they know that we were in slavery. Okay, they put us in slavery for being hard-headed. Okay, so they know that we're ignorant, etc., and that we were taught lies, and they have allowed us to do that while we've been in the dark. You know what I mean? We've been in the dark, blind, not having the knowledge. So they've accepted it. Okay, but in the future, which is now, is they have revealed their true names. Okay, and that's what it is. So right here, I'm just going to let this little sample go right here to give you the description right now as it is said, because I already told what white Jesus is, what his description is. Okay, here you go.
That Jesus Christ, known in Christian circles as the Son of God, is often depicted as a white man with long, luscious locks.
Okay, so as we can see, that is a lie. Okay, that is a bald-faced lie. Okay? That's not his description at all. Okay, so with us gathering all this information, all the information is adding up to that this image of the Messiah, this person that we call Jesus, okay, is really not the real one. Okay, and I'm not gonna keep holding my tongue about it. We're gonna have to deal with the fact that this image, this name, this person that was presented to us, okay, this is a lie. Okay, and thank the Most High for having mercy on us while we were ignorant. Okay, but everybody gonna have to take this, whether you like it or not. This is a lie, bald-faced lie. Okay, now what we really want to get to is who. What I really want to get to is who is he then? Okay, it's people that say he's Caesar Borgia. Okay, and before I go any further into that, okay, I've given you that description. Okay, but just to clarify, okay, his actual description is this. Okay, his actual description right here is written in the book Revelations 1. You can start at 14, and at 14 it says that his head and his hairs were white like wool and white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass. What is fine brass? Okay, fine brass is already like brown, or like brown, a goldenish kind of situation. Okay, it's brown, it's on the brown spectrum. Okay, but then it says as if they burnt in a furnace. When you burn brass, you have to use your brain. Okay, and what happens when you burn brass? It basically turns black. Okay, it basically turns black. Try to burn some brass and watch what's gonna happen. Okay, so you have to understand we're dealing with lies. Okay, when we're trying to clear it up. I'm not trying to offend nobody. Okay, do I need to drop another disclaimer? I don't want to drop another disclaimer. Okay, it just is what it is. It's written in the word. It's written in everybody's word. It was always there. But the question is, why did they tell you he was white? And the fact that they told us that is because we were slaves. Okay, we were slaves, and our slave masters were what? Get over it. Okay, but it's time to break out the box, people. It's time to break out the box. Now then it says, and his voice as the sound of many waters. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, people. You know what I mean? But we're dealing with two different individuals. So going back to what I was saying, okay, it talks that he's really supposed to be Caesar Borgia. Okay, I don't really know. I can't really confirm that. Okay, I can't confirm that, and I don't. And if you ask my opinion, it's not. Okay, if you ask my opinion, that guess is false. Okay, or if anybody's presenting it as facts, is false. Okay, I don't believe that. Okay, but I'm still gonna be asking the question like, well, who is he then? Okay, now. I told you I was going to reveal the name. Okay? And here it is. We're going to reveal the true name. Here you go.
Yahusha the Messiah, whom in English is referred to as Jesus Christ.
Now with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Now we're going to get into what Yahusha looks more like. Okay, with the description that we just read and his name, now we're going to show you what he looks more like. I'm not going to say he looks like this, but this looks better than what has been presented to you. Okay, so boom. Now, this right here is the Messiah. Okay, this is the Messiah that I follow. Okay, this is my Messiah, Yahusha. Okay, that is his Hebrew original name. Okay, so we've talked about the way they look and everything, their names, everything is different. It's everything, upside down. Everything's upside down. Now we're going to talk about personalities. Okay, now, like I said, Pale Jesus, he's coming off to me like he's just a good guy. He's all about forgiveness. He loves the whole world. And everybody in it. And he just wants everybody and all the nations to come to him, etc., etc. Okay? Disclaimer, don't get in your feelings, okay? Right now I'm talking about personalities. Now the personalities are different. If I'm reading, if I'm going off of what I heard growing up in religion, okay, when I was growing up, it was, you know what I mean? All you gotta do is just do the best you can, treat everybody good, you know what I mean, help some old ladies across the road or whatever. And that's it. And pretty much Jesus, because he came, he basically got rid of the law. The law and the commandments, basically, in religion. This is pale Jesus. You know what I mean? This is him. Okay? So that's him. He's just a happy-go-lucky guy from what I see. Now, Yahusha, on the other hand, he's not Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, he's not Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, he says he said that he did not come to bring peace. He did not come to bring peace. He said, I came to bring the sword. He said he came to bring the sword. What is the sword? What do swords do? Swords divide and make division. They cut things in half. That's what swords do. He said, I ain't come to bring peace. I came to bring the sword. Okay, that just doesn't sound like the nice guy that you believe. That you believe in. He ain't came for that. Basically, when I read the Bible, the whole Bible is about division between nations, families, friends, division all the way across the board. The wheat and the tares is nothing but slice and dice with that sword. Okay? Now he don't seem like Mr. Nice Guy to me. Okay? And then he said that he only came for the lost sheep of Israel. Okay? Where everybody believes that Jesus came for everybody on the earth, Yahusha says, I only came for the lost sheep of Israel. Only. That's a big word to be saying. And everybody on this earth believes that he's here for them. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're going to deal with these issues straight up, and we ain't about to run. Okay? So, once again, he's told you what his whole mission was about. Okay? So, what else is the difference? Okay? You know, I know I'm spiritually connected. I've been in the game. I've been in the spirit game for a while. Okay? But it was funny to me when I was in religion and they was talking all this peace and love and unity and all this stuff. And then I'm reading the book and I'm hearing some G stuff where the Most High and the Messiah is like, you know what I mean? It's people that we love. It's people that we hate. You know what I mean? They was going to war with other nations. You know what I mean? It was just real ugly. It was just real ugly and people was getting wiped out. Okay, the earth been wiped out. Okay, so this is not looking like people that play games. And when I deal with them, like I said, the voice that I heard, the voice that I hear, it sounds like, yeah, somebody that's not playing. They're not playing. They are serious. I'm telling you, boy. He said he got eyes like fire. He is not playing at all. And Yahusha did not get rid of the law and the commandments. Okay, I'm letting you know that right now. He want them laws followed. He want them commandments followed. Do not believe religion, because religion is leading y'all down that wide road. And you don't want to be on that road, if you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. So Yahusha, the brown, so-called black Messiah, the lion, the king, he's not playing at all. Okay, I watched this video with this white girl, and this white girl read the Bible, and she basically was shocked, like, because she had the same state of mind as everybody else. Like he was all love and peace, and like he was a pushover. And then she read the book, and it's like him and the Most High, they pick who is going into their kingdom. Okay, they pick, they choose. It's already been decided. They only came for Israel. You know what I mean? she read scriptures talking about how the people, if you take people into captivity, you going into captivity. You know what I'm saying? She was shook. You know what I mean? This little white girl was shook. All right. But I felt her pain. Like I was shook too when I first started reading these scriptures, and I was like, man, it's seriously deep, and it's a whole nother message that's given in religion. There's nothing you can do. We all been sold lies, okay? And I peeped game a long time ago. And they told me the Messiah, the Most High, they told me a long time ago to get up out of there, get up out of the church, get out of Babylon, get out of there. They told me that a long time ago when I left. As soon as I got the word, they was like, get out of there. And that was a long time ago. It said, get out of there, get out of Babylon, get out of her, or face her plagues, okay? I'm going to give you some more examples, okay? In the book, in the Bible, right here and there, Yahusha said, I am not in any buildings made with human hands. That's number one. I'm not in no buildings made with human hands. Number two, he says, I'm not in the building. He says, I'm not in the building. I'm not in the church. He says, I'm outside. He said, I'm outside. And this joint blew my mind one day. And he said, I'm not in the building. He said, I'm outside. Actually, he said, I'm at the door. He says, that's some gangster. That's some G. That's some G stuff when you really listen to it. He said, I'm not in the building. He says, I'm outside. Matter of fact, I'm at the door. He says, if you come and open that door, if you get up out your seat, because he's talking to you like you're in the building. So if you stand up, turn around, go that way towards the door and open it, he says, I'm going to sup with you and I'm going to become one with you. Okay? So at no point in time was he playing with nobody. Everybody was up in the buildings and this and that in these organizations, and they were just feeling real big. They was feeling real big about themselves, but the book was telling you, man, get your butt up and get up out of there. All right? It was crazy. I lost family and everything, okay? My family turned on me and everything for doing the right thing, and it happens to the best of us, okay? Okay? Black sheep on that. Crazy. So, this is basically what we're dealing with, people. We're dealing with two different individuals, okay? Now, I'm about to close this off. I'm about to close this video off because I know it's a lot of people upset or whatever. And I'm going to let you know again, I don't want you to be upset, but over here at Kevin K. Go Hard Truth, we only deal with the truth, okay? And guess what? The truth hurts, and I'm going to deliver the truth whether it hurts or whatever. As long as it's true, we saying it over here, okay? So right now, I'm letting people know, whether you know it or not, you need to send Pale Jesus back to where he came from, okay? Point blank, period. Okay, he told you in the beginning that he had a problem being called the wrong name. And then in that beginning scripture, I'm going to close it like this. He told you in that beginning scripture, he said, I came in my own name. He said, I came in my own name and y'all rejected me. So what was his name back then? It was Hebrew. His name was not Jesus when he came in his own name saying, I'm in my own name, and he got rejected. The letter J didn't exist then. So if he's telling you, I came in my name and I was rejected, but he said if I come in another name of somebody else, not him, he said if somebody else comes in another name, he said, y'all will accept him. Read the timeline. Just read the timeline. His real name, y'all didn't want it then, y'all don't want it now. And the one that came, this other person came with another name, y'all will accept it. Deal with it. There's nothing, I ain't saying nothing wrong. So it is what it is. I thank y'all for showing up. Hey, look, if this helped y'all in any kind of way, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, drop the elbow off the bed. And what I say? Oh, if you want to contribute to my channel for dropping these bombs, for dropping these dimes, you could always go to my Cash App, $ Kevin K. Go hard. We would definitely appreciate it. We out here helping the public. We helping our people, and we helping the people that need help. Okay, so we could definitely use help. So please do that. Hey, look, much love, much love. Keep that energy, keep your vibes up. You know what I'm saying? And if you do got the glow and you got that force, shine on it.